Yes. The Samsung logo is almost out.
Today we'll be taking the Samsung Galaxy S8 and stripping its back off, without any professional equipment. With that being said, let's get started. Actually, removing the back is really simple. Just follow these few steps and you don't need a professional or any professional equipment to remove any backs, including any of your iPhones or other Samsung phones or those with back glasses and you want it transparent. So first thing, you have to take out the frame, the back frame, and you can do this by rubbing alcohol into the adhesive at the side. And also do remember, when you take it out, always push down the fingerprint sensor if there is, otherwise it's gonna come out. So you can also use a heat gun to heat up the sides and the adhesive will melt, leaving room for you to open it. And now you can see the internals. Looks really cool. There's a few features you can see with the Galaxy S8. First is the wireless charging pad, which I'm not gonna take it off. And then in premium phones, you have cameras that can move, or you can call it optical image stabilization, also known as OIS. Okay, so now we're just gonna put the internals or the whole chunk of the phone into a piece of plastic and wrap it up so dust and any other things flying in the air will not enter the phone. On the S8, there's still one more thing that you need to remove, which is the camera lens. You can take it out by pushing your hand into the lens and it will pop out quite easily. And there's some adhesive around it. You can choose to wipe it if you don't want to get your hands sticky. You can scratch this black part, and if you flip it over, you can see that there are scratches, which means that this black color piece is the only thing that you will need to remove. Scratching at the front won't do anything. So the more scratches you do at the back, the more visible it is. But we're gonna take the whole thing off. We're gonna rip off the whole thing. You might want to start from the corners, as it's easier to take it out. But my alcohol has softened the adhesive on the top side. So at the top side, for me, it's so much easier to peel it off, which I'm just gonna do it right now. Oh yeah, and do remember to be careful when using the pen knife, as you don't want to cut yourself. So I got a small chunk, small chip of the top one removed. I'm just gonna peel it off right now so you can see what it looks like. It is quite hard to peel, especially when your nails are short. So you might want to do this before you cut your nails when they are long. And after a few more tries and strokes with the pen knife, I finally kinda got it out. Gonna fast forward the next few seconds, as it took quite a while. After quite a number of attempts removing it, I finally got it out, and I just peeled it off, and it's quite easy to break. So I'm gonna try removing from each corner and then slowly combining into one big tear or one big peel. So yeah, you can just take your pen knife and slowly remove the layers. It's quite easy actually after you got the first part out. As you can see here, I have no problems removing it slowly right now because I already got one of the big pieces out. And from here, at the camera bump area, be extra careful as it's more fragile and more prone to tearing as there's holes in the middle. And yes, after you take this out, everything else is going to be much more smoother. I'm gonna fast forward the next few seconds again. As you can see now, I'm closing to the Samsung logo right here, and don't worry, just continue tearing as the Samsung logo is also embossed on the glass. So there's no need to worry about removing the Samsung logo, as it will just stay there even after you remove the metal foil that I'm doing right now. Gonna fast forward this part too, just by 2 times, so you don't really need to slow down, you still can see what's happening. After about 20 minutes, I'm finally done with the whole thing. You just need to take many attempts. It requires a bit of patience, but of course you can always heat up and it will be removed faster as the adhesive will melt. But it's going to be a lot more sticky. So yes, I finally removed it after about the 20-minute mark. Quite happy with the results. You can just throw this piece of aluminum foil away, or you can just choose to keep it if you want. So these are the pieces that you managed to remove out, and you're just left with the glass, which honestly looks really good right now. So here's the final result. It's quite sticky right now because there's still some bit of adhesive left over. You can't really see it on camera, but trust me, it's quite sticky. I'm just gonna attempt and put everything back in place first but you might need extra adhesive as the black color part or the aluminium foil thing, it has most of the adhesive there. And placing the camera bump or the camera lens, yeah, it's the camera lens, you have to be extra careful as you don't want to dirty the inside, and you have to put it at the right spot. It is quite sticky right now. You might want to take some alcohol wipes and wipe it so you'll feel more clean and not so sticky, because it's honestly really sticky right now. You can't see it on camera like again, but actually it's really sticky. You actually might want to just take an alcohol wipe and just wipe it off. It'll be worth it. And then here you have a clean Galaxy S8 clear, transparent piece of glass. This is something that I'm really into, as I really like seeing the phone from the inside. Especially if you're a techie person, you might really want to consider doing this. I don't know whether I'll do it on my S10 Plus, but maybe I will. Okay, so here it is. Here's the final result. You might want to add a bit more adhesive like I said earlier so you can stick better, but I'm pretty happy with the results. So what do you think about this, guys? Do you all manage to do it? Tell me in the comments down below. Do remember to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.